I haven't done a tag in a long time. Um, and I have Time Warner coming tomorrow, so I really need to cut it short today because I have to um, get this place ready. I told you I wasn't feeling well this whole week, so I got to try and get everything ready before he comes. But I wanted to do the holiday tag. And I already told you to save time what's my favorite holiday. It used to be Christmas, and now it's Valentine's. It used to be Christmas. I look forward to Valentine's Day to spend that special time with my husband. But in honesty, as long as me and my family are together, any day can be every day could be a holiday. You know, I'm just as long as we're together. My favorite Christmas song, hands down, "Oh Holy Night." I used to love listening to it over and over and over again. When I went to Granny's house, my uncle would put it on, and I fell in love with it. My favorite holiday drink, hands down, it used to be Borden's eggnog. I can't stand any other eggnog in the carton, but Borden's came in a can. I haven't found it for 5 years. I finally found it in the store, bought 10 cans of it. They make it with soy now. It was disgusting, and it tasted like the can. I brought them all back, got my money back. But homemade eggnog, you can find homemade eggnog recipes online. I know that the Puerto Ricans do coquito. They put Coke. It's like a coconut eggnog, and they put a ton of rum. I don't drink. That's probably a story I'll have to tell you. I do not drink. I can't drink. Um, my favorite holiday movie. I love A Christmas Carol, 1951, Alistair Sims. Love it. I always loved The Christmas Carol since I was a little girl. Then my husband turned me on to It's a Wonderful Life. Awesome movie. And since I love A Christmas Carol, I went to go see Scrooge. It was one of my first dates, or around that time when me and my husband were first dating. We went to go see Scrooge, which is a modern day Christmas Carol. So I have to watch that every year. The best holiday gift I ever received. I have to say that I said last week, the last, I don't know how many Christmases were tainted for me. I know when I was little, what comes to mind, I really wanted the Game of Life, and I got it for Christmas. But I don't know. I think I guess that would be it. My most memorable, I guess, holiday is the next question. I was saying before, this woman came to my house. She was insisting that my husband play music with her on a regular basis. I was like, I don't think so. I said, because I was really sick. I was going through changes, physical changes, had to have a hysterectomy and all that. And I told you, since I moved, the holidays have just been tainted. I told her it's not happening. No, he sings with me, and I'm not singing right now. So, no, he can't sing for you. I mean, he can't be playing for you on a regular basis. That's just not right. We made a deal that we sing together or not at all. That to stay away from any possible situations that could lead to anything, which means we don't be alone with the opposite sex. This woman will not leave my house. My kids were waiting for me because we would watch Christmas movies and open up one Christmas present and just have, a nice Christmas Eve together. This woman will not leave my house. Finally, it was like time for my kids to go to bed. I had to kick her out. I said, look, she wouldn't leave. And all night I kept saying, weren't you supposed to go over somebody's house for dinner? Weren't you supposed to go over somebody's house for dinner? Oh, they can wait. That's what she said to me. 10:30 at night, I said, you know what? I really got to put the kids to bed. She just did not want to leave unless I said yes to her. Oh my God, what a scandal that turned into. So the following year, I promised my kids I would make it up. And that's when we moved from our old apartment to the townhouse. And we got this gorgeous optical tree. I mean, we did up the place. It was like, to me, I think that was the most memorable holiday. I don't even remember the presents that were given out, but I remember going all out decorating, having a beautiful tree, optical tree, all different colors. It was just so beautiful. And so I would say that's the most memorable. It made my son happy. It made my family happy. So that's the most memorable one. Let's see. My favorite holiday food. A few years back, I talked about it when Puerto Ricans get together they make a feast for any type of get together. The old timers will make a feast. I'm talking about the most delicious foods. I love Puerto Rican food. You have alcapurrias, you have pernil, you have pasteles, and the pasteles is not the same thing as other Hispanics call pasteles pastries. Pasteles that we make are from green bananas. Oh, just the most delicious foods. Pernil is a huge roasted pork with lots of garlic and Spanish spices, not hot spices, but Spanish seasonings, I should say. Oh, and the rice, the flavored rice, flavored beans. Oh man. So after that, of course, you have desserts. And flan is the big thing, which is like an egg custard. It's cooked. It's kind of like a creme brulee. But the ingredients are made a little bit differently. You take the eggs and the milk and all of that, the vanilla and the sugar, and you bake it, and flan, it's so good. I love it. Some people don't like that slimy stuff because it's like a pudding. It's like a jello, but I love it. So that's probably my favorite holiday food is the flan. It's the dessert afterwards. It said, what's your funniest holiday story? I don't really have the funniest one, but I know the worst one. I could tell you the one that says the worst one is about that lady who would not leave my house, and she made such a scandal about it afterwards. It was horrible. It lasted about 6 months, that scandal. But it caused fights between my husband for like a month and a half, and arguing, not fighting. My husband's never hit me. So I knock him from time to time. It drives me crazy. But I don't really have like a funny story, but that I could tell you that was the worst. What do you hate most about the holidays? What I hate most, I'll tell you about probably from every holiday, but I hate the commercialism. I really hate the commercialism of it. I hate the hustle and the bustle. I mean, it just gets crazy, and I hate it. I hate that. I think what made it worse is that it's October. It's not even Halloween yet, and all the stores had the holiday decorations out. And right after Halloween, they had the Christmas music out. It wasn't even Thanksgiving. It's sickening to me. I can't stand it. And it's hard to remember. What is Christmas? Is the celebration of Christ's birth. Christ Mass, which is what the Catholics had called it, because they would have a Mass for that day. It's Christmas, people. It just, I just hate when people want to take Christ out of Christmas. Hello? Then don't celebrate it. Call it gift giving day, because that's what Christmas is. The celebration of Christ's birth. So I just hate the commercialism. Of course I love the exchanging of gifts with family and stuff, but I just hate the commercialism. And it's since I moved, it's obviously been easier. I mean, you can send gift cards to the mail, or those email you can send an email from Amazon or from Target, and they print it out, and right there is the money. You put on your credit card, and they could just buy the gifts for themselves. I think that's just so much easier. I just hate the commercialism. I don't mind going out and going shopping, but it's just gotten really, really ridiculous. And I've already answered the last question. What is the gift you want most? And you already know, I just want to move. I just probably, even if we were to get a call Christmas Day saying, we have a place for you, a job or whatever, that would be the greatest Christmas present ever. I just want to move. So I wanted to get that one in. I have other tags that I want to do, but I wanted to get that one in.